Oh man, so you cook too?
Man, I do it all.
You do it all that? Now we got a jack of all trades here, man. I'm just trying to see what new disease we fit dark from today.
Hey, chill out, man. You know, we trying to get a little grow up on for the interview, man.
Oh God, man. Grow up on before the interview?
Yeah.
All right, now when I start asking you questions, I don't want you crying on the onions. Hey, I'm gonna let you have it, man. I see some colors over there. What it is? Some swine over there?
I ain't no swine.
They don't swine.
I ain't no swine.
I know you're a man, no swine.
No swine. No beef.
Okay.
Hey, I rarely do chicken. I do chicken and turkey, but mostly I do. I'm a pescatarian diet. Now I fish, but sometimes everything different protein or whatever. Since y'all here, you know, y'all like this. So
Let me take a close look. Can I see it?
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, I mean, it look good.
Hey,
But
it gonna smell back there.
okay, now why a person wasn't told me that everything looks good, it ain't good.
Hey. They say that now.
Okay, now.
Hey, you know what they say? But this case, they ain't either.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I trust you now.
Hey, so you can't. It's that pressure now. Listen. Hey, when you bite into that little fajita now, I don't want to hear nothing. Hey, oh, matter of fact, you ain't gonna hear nothing. You gonna hear a lot of smacking, little licking fingers. That's how you gonna hear. You hear me?
But if you don't hear nothing too long, make sure you check on it. I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna let you hear it, Alright, take care. Alright, guys, it's your boy Butcha here for a live, up close and in-depth video of the man, the myth, the music, C-Rod the Champ, man.
What's happening, man?
What's happening? I'm glad to get you in, man. It's been long anticipated. People have been waiting. I'm glad to have an opportunity to get you in here, man, so we can lay this down, man.
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been influenced by music since the age of 10, but shortly after high school, when you should really start to explore your talent at it. Can you tell me about that?
Oh yeah, man, when I first really started doing it, two of my partners, they came to me who was in the hood, man, I was like legit, and they walked up to me and asked me, they said, hey man, we're doing this new rap group, man, you wanna be a part of it? I'm like, yeah, why not, sure. And so, they said, bust a flow. I bust some corny ass lines. It was funny, but anyway, then we started rapping ever since, but the funny thing about it is, one of the person who was in the group who started it, he stopped. And then one of my cousin actually, he became a part of the group. And we first started off, we was DYA, the youngest set. Now we were down south ballers. And you never know what my name was. My name was Champ Dog.
Champ Dog.
And you know what, then how it was around the time with the 504 boys and Cash Money, they were really popular. But anyway, then we came to DYA, the Young Assassins. It was just too long. And then other two members, they said the Georgia Rebels off of Pastor Troy. I really never really liked it, but you know, we did a group vote, 2-1, so we ran with it. Then ever since then, man, we just really took to it and really started sticking with it and really just exploring different things, trying to see what can we do. Man, we used to rap on the porch.
Wow.
We used to flip a cassette tape and all that, man. I'm talking about rain, sleet, snow, we ain't care. And then after a while, then we had went to one of my friends' house. He had a shed, and we was in there. And then we left from there. And then shortly after that, we went and got our own studio in Warner Robins.
Wow, okay.
Yes, sir.
You got moved up the big time then.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that group, the Georgia Rebels,
Right.
being in that group, how did that help you transition to now with you being the solo artist you are?
See, what happened was, man, life what happens, right? So one wanted to just solely be a producer. He just wanted to be a producer, and then the other one, he wanted to be a chef, and we all just part our ways, and I still love music, so, and I always felt that, when you're in a group, we have all different ideas, and we have to really have, everybody have an opinion on a track or whatever.
Right.
And then I just felt that since this is my life now I can be a solo artist. I can really showcase my talent and show people that what I want, what I want them to hear instead of what the group wants to hear.
Right.
Now they can actually have a picture of who C-Rob is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And speaking of showcasing talent, your very first album, Determination, hit the ground running. What was one of the things that you really wanted to showcase in that album, you know, in that entire project that say, hey, you know, now I'm a solo artist. What were one of the main things you want to feature about yourself so people can know?
Yeah, I really just want to, you know, lay down the foundation. That really was I want to say, lack of better terms, my test run in a sense. I just wanted to see, could I do it myself? Cause I never, keep in mind now, I never ever like did a whole album, right. or it actually was a mixtape, but I never put a whole project together. So that one, it was straight. But when you hear my projects, following after that, that's when you hear my growth. Cause that particular mixtape, it was cool at the time,
right.
But and then I did my next project. My next project was Determination 2. Chip on My Shoulder. Now that was an album,
okay,
which is on iTunes, Spotify, all different avenues. And once I did that one I really started getting my getting under my feet. You know what I mean?
Right.
Getting my feet, getting my footing, and I really started getting to it. And then once I did that one, man, that's when I really impressed myself because I really didn't think that I came so far. I knew that I always had the talent, but just seeing me actually putting the project together, that was an actual project. Cause then I'm starting to learn of how to, mix and keep balance within the project.
Right.
From start to finish. Cause the mixtape, I was just, I'm just doing songs. All right, here you go. And I don't like doing like that.
Right.
Cause my recording process is like, I record at least like 60 to 70 songs and do like a process of elimination.
Right.
And that's how I did the album. The mixtape I didn't. I just did the first, 14 track. Here you go.
Here you go. Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So after I did that, then it started to come together. And I started, all right, okay, I see where you're going.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And speaking of getting your feet up under you, you laid down a lot of projects, a lot of tracks, all of them, in my opinion, and a lot of opinion, very, very good. So with that in mind, you put in a lot of work inside of the studio.
Right.
But I want to go outside of the studio for a moment. And you perform in a lot of venues on your road to success, like Club Primal, the Crow's Nest, GME Lounge, Harlem Nights, Club Enclave. You even performed at Las Vegas. Now, that's a lot, man. So that's a lot of venues. So what kind of helped you stay grounded throughout the entire process, man?
Man, just staying hungry, man, knowing that there's always somebody out there who working hard or just as hard as you or even harder.
Right.
So I got to keep in mind that I got to keep that hunger. Like sometimes even if I was very successful, I still would try to, keep myself grounded and keep peers around me. I don't want no yes man.
Right.
I want somebody that's gonna tell me, hey man, nah, bro, that's that whack. Or they ain't this, that, and the third. It keeps me level-headed. But I never really been the type of person that really, get too big for his britches. How the old folks say.
Right.
Yeah. But real talk though, every time I try to record myself, I always try to, even in a song, I do like my first verse. I go in. My second verse, I try to kill the first verse. But then after a while, now I'm like, damn, I don't know which verse is harder. I like feeling like that. Okay. So even when I do features, I have to hey man, no, I'm for your head. You know what I mean? I'm coming for your head. Like I ain't even playing with them. And I like my sense of style, man. It's a lot of growth. A lot of growth that happened between me from the time then and now. And my new my project, One in the Chamber.
Right.
Yes sir. Hey, that's that one that I think really defined me.
Right.
That's that one that really really got me going and people were like, who this guy is? You know what I mean?
And speaking of One in the Chamber, having the people asking a whole lot of questions like, who is this guy? What's he talking about or what's he all about? So what are some of the things that people don't know about you, and what separates you from other artists?
Right. I'm a rapper, but I don't like calling myself a rapper, I like calling myself an artist. But people do not know that my first album I ever bought wasn't even a rap album.
Wasn't a rap album?
Yes sir. No, it was Aaliyah, 1 in a Million. Yes sir. Hey, it was an R&B album. I never people don't even know that about me. And they don't even know even a lot of the music. If you go looking certain things that I'm listening to, you be like, I ain't know he listening to that. I genuinely love music. Oh yeah. Another thing too, I'm real microscopic. When I listen, I can listen to a song And if an ad lib is different in the second hook, I can tell you, or if a word change within the hook,
Right.
I can tell you it if it's different, and I know it. Like one song, T.I. What you know,
Right.
what you know about that? His ad libs change in certain his verses, and I pay attention to that. Like I don't know, I'm just real, just microscopic. I always been like that, even in life, not even just musically.
Right.
Just I always pay attention to certain things. I always just been like that.
Okay. So, what you're doing, a lot of the things that you've done, performing at different events, different venues, and a lot of projects behind you already. A lot of people, they may come up to you, you know, in particularly up and coming artists,
Right.
or aspirers. They may come up to you and say, hey, you know, listen to this, because they may see you in a different place than where they are already.
Mm-hmm.
So what would be some of the advice that you can give someone that can come up to you that you see yourself in their shoes since they're coming up? What would be some of the advice that you would give them?
Number one, own your shit.
Okay.
Make sure you have copyrights. Make sure you have everything in order. Make sure you have your lawyers and all that in the third. But most importantly, make sure you have your copyrights.
Okay. And I'm gonna stop you there. So for the people that's listening, why is that so important in particular?
Because man, if you go to sign or you try to put your stuff on the radio, anybody can easily just like, all right, go in there, take your beat and redo it, and say, man, that's my idea. He took it from me. So you know what I mean? And then just having that paperwork and that little paper trail or whatever, man. Just having that paper trail of work, it lets them know that, all right. And then when you go to the radio station and you want to get your music spin, like, you know what I mean? If you get it spun, right? When they spend it, how you gonna get paid for it? Okay, you gave them the track, but there's no link to the paperwork of it's yours. So once you have that copyright, you know, every time they spend it, it goes to, you know, straight to your deposit, or however they do it, you know, it goes back to you. If you don't have no copyright, how they gonna say it's yours? You know what I mean?
Right.
And another thing too, man, like be consistent.
Okay.
Like keep at it. Don't let up. Don't like have distractions. And I mean, those distractions can really like break you down, man. Like, and really just take you off the journey. Then you're back to square one. Then you gotta go, cause you can't skip steps. You can't go A to G. You gotta do the steps. And once you get out of place and people forget about you, you gotta go all the way back over to A and build that fan base. So basically, stay consistent and stay, you know, at it. And make sure you build a fan base, build a true fan base. Don't try to buy them views, cause you know you'll get, you know what I mean, exposed like that. Right. So make sure you build that fan base.
So I think where you are now, if you could go back into the past and have a conversation with the younger C-Rob,
right.
I do believe those are some of the things that you will probably encourage him, you know, to stay focused on and look forward to. Right. Don't do this, do this. Timing is important, things of that nature. So I want to switch gears. I want to move a little bit past that.
Okay.
So you do a lot of things. You make a lot of solo moves. Do you have any management or label backing you?
No, I do everything myself. Everything out of pocket. You know what I mean? And I also advise the young people, man, if you have a 9 to 5, make sure don't quit that job and try to just go straight to music. That's what funds your music. Your income will help fund you. You know what I mean?
And I think also too, what's important to understand, like you said, you encourage them not to quit that 9 to 5 because use 9 to 5, like you said, to fund your music, that becomes a part of your entire story.
Yeah.
Coming up, okay.
Right. Cause people, man, like people love to try to hide the fact of, and this how I did it. No, man, I want people to know, hey, I'm just like you. Right. I did this. I had this. I got bills. I got this. Like, nah, man, you ain't got to be, no offense to anybody who sell drugs or whatever, right. You know, because in different situations, you know, you don't know what they've been through. But at the same time, to that young man, you don't have to always sell dope. I mean, there's ways you can do it the honest way. Just, you know, just keep at it. And then how I do my music on off days, when I get off, or before work, it all depends on how hungry you is, man. When they sleeping, you don't. You gotta work twice as hard. Cause if you don't, man, somebody else was doing the same thing, like I said earlier on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And on that same note, have you ever been signed or approached about being signed or?
Well, I would say twice, but we never really signed him. He was just affiliated, and but the second one though, we definitely signed. We signed to Boss LLC, and that's how I ended up. We was signed as a group, and then I ended up being a solo artist under that label. Okay, man, it was a good label, man. That's when I went to Las Vegas. He shot all of it up, man. He backed us, but then we part ways, and he started doing more film and other things, and I went my route. But we still talk to this day, man. Both of them, the co-CEO and the CEO.
Okay, all right. So big moves.
Yes, sir.
So, what are some of your biggest inspirations in music, and some of your favorite artist groups today?
Biggest inspiration in music, one of my biggest ones was T.I. and Fabulous.
Why? I gotta know why Fabulous.
Hey man, people sleep on Fab, man. they sleep on Fab, man. His mixtapes are like dope, bro.
Right.
And like people just stuck on the commercial Fab and all that, man. No, Fab is really dope, bro. Let me tell you how I accidentally figured out he's my favorite rapper. Cause one day I was just like going through my playlist, and I was like, I sure got a lot of Fabulous songs. But when he dropped that Soul Tape, the first one, that's when I knew right then.
I like that myself.
Yeah, I said, okay, yeah. But I've been T.I. since day one, man. And, but people don't know though, man. Pastor Troy really kicked it off for a lot of us in the South, man. Like, he don't get that much credit for it. I don't know why. Right. But like when we really start, getting amped before football games and all that, we were listening to Troy. Yeah. So people don't want to, acknowledge that, but yeah, man, he played a big part, man. But T.I., I like the lyricism. I like the lyrical people, like UGK, Dungeon Family. Outkast, of course, a part of Dungeon Family. I like Good and Mob, 8-Ball MJG. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I like 8-Ball MJG, man. I like J. Cole and a lot of artists. Those are on the rapper side, but yeah.
So if I were to open C-Rod's playlist,
right,
those are some of the people I could expect to see. But on the flip side of that, if I open C-Rod's playlist, who are some of the artists who we wouldn't probably expect to see it there? That'd be like, wow, I can't believe he listened to this.
Prince,
okay.
Earth, Wind & Fire, Her, Miguel, Imagine Dragon.
Okay.
I think called AWOL Nation. I think what they called. Who the other artist is? I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
I'll tell you right now.
I can't wait to hear this, man. I know this is gonna be.
Hey, man. Hey, people they don't even, like, they just don't even realize like how many different. All right. Oh yeah, I listen to some Tink.
Okay.
Escape. Zach Hempsey, I think is how you pronounce his name. Okay. I just heard the song. I like that. He dope.
All right.
And then it's a lot of different artists, man, that I just love, man. That people don't think I would listen to. Like, right. I'm just like, I haven't made it over to the countryside yet.
Okay.
Now, I made it to some jazz and stuff like that, but I haven't made it to the countryside yet. People say I just need to listen to the right track, and I'm pretty sure because I love music, so right. I just haven't really gotten to it yet.
Okay. And to add to that, I know how a lot of people they're biased. They like hip hop or just like R&B. Why is it so important to you to have such a broad musical dictionary? Like you like hip hop, you like R&B, you like the pop, and you considering venturing over to the country. Yeah. So why is that so important to you to have such a broad musical dictionary? Man,
it just cause it really gives you like your creative juices, man. When you have different things that have a one-track mind, it helps you as an artist completely understand certain octaves and certain melodies, and it gives you that whole, instead of just saying rap. Right. I know it kind of helps you with an arsenal of different avenues for where you can really alright, how can I approach this track? You know what I mean? So right. It's just so many different things, man. Oh yeah, I meant to say Stone Temple Pilots, but it hit my head. And I like that's an old rock group. But it just, for me though, I always had a big imagination. So it was easy for me to really, how I think music was meant for me.
Okay.
It was always meant for me, man. It did ever since I was little. My father, you know, he put it in me, man. He's early in the morning, blasted like 7:30 in the morning, blasting music. But I always slept through it because I got used to it. But he was a big reason how I learned how a lot of these old people like Johnny Guitar Watson and people like that.
Okay.
And then my cousin Tyron, he won't put me on like Nas and like certain other artists that I spoke of. That's how I will build my makeup when it comes to music.
Okay. So this is a very important question that I think a lot of people want to know. So as it relates to when I say nowadays or back in the day, what artists that kind of most reflect C-Rob, you know, in the sense that if no one quite knows who you are yet or can't quite feel you yet, who could you say, okay, look at such and such, you know, he and I are, or maybe they and I, if it's a group, if you think you embody that like an entire group, who are somebody you can kind of direct them to say, okay, if you don't know C-Rob yet, kind of look at them and you kind of get a good picture of who I am.
Well, people like come to me saying, like as of lately, I heard like 5 people say that I sound like Gates in a sense, Kevin Gates, but how we rap style, they just say I think my voice. But I say if you take T.I. and Big, some Gates, 8-Ball MJG, Killer Mike, and it's one particular, and just different R&B artists and ball it up into one, and then you have C-Rob the Champ.
Okay, I like that, man. I think it was a great question, and I think it was a great answer for the conclusion of this interview. But before we go, we have one of the most important parts of the interview, and it's from none other than yours truly, K the Butcher. So now it's time for our favorite time of the interview. This part of the interview is called K the Butcher Quick Cuts. Now, how quick cut work is that I'm gonna ask them a series of questions. Excuse me, I'm asking a series of questions. Yeah, get ready. I'm gonna ask you a series of Q&A questions. 30 seconds. I'm gonna ask you the questions as fast as I can, and I want you to answer as fast as you can.
Right.
So the answers, I want the answer to come straight from the top of your head. Whatever comes first, come out.
All right.
So are we ready?
All right.
Are you guys ready? So we got a timer here, guys. 30 seconds. I'm asking as many questions as I can within 30 seconds. And if you didn't learn anything that you wanted to learn about it in the in-depth video interview that you didn't get, K the Butcher Quick Cuts, I feel that. So let's get ready. You ready?
All right.
30 seconds. Let's start it. Your favorite NFL team?
The San Francisco 49ers.
Your favorite NBA team?
Chicago Bulls.
Favorite food?
Shrimp.
Your favorite Marvel or DC character?
Wolverine.
Okay. The best movie you ever seen?
Off top of my dome.
Yep.
NWA. Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton. We got about 3 seconds. How many women you slept with? We are out of time. We're out of time for K the Butcher Quick Cut. You guys stay tuned. Maybe we'll get that answer out of next time. So guys, it's been a pleasure. It's your boy K the Butcher. It's your boy C-Rob the Champ, the man, the myth, the music. I was so glad to get him in today. It's been very, very exciting doing this with him. It's been long awaited, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So until next time,